Comrades, ladies, I come to you from Russia with tough love. I order you to shed fat without the dishonor of aerobics. I order you to forge muscles, powerful and elastic as a rubber band. You are to become a femme fatale with a Russian kettlebell workout. If you don't know how, I'll teach you. If you don't want to, I'll make you. Meet Comrade Andrea and Comrade DC, the ladies who are gonna show you the moves. They would have been much stronger than their husbands had their husbands not also practiced Russian kettlebells. Comrades, ladies, the rocking squat is a powerful drill that's going to define your hips and it's gonna melt the fat off your body. But it is also gonna teach you the proper form for the other kettlebell drills to come. Ladies, you shall need a sturdy, tough box that does not move on the floor. Get a box that's above your knee height unless you have exceptional flexibility and strength already, such as Comrades ladies right here. Then you can use steps similar to these. And we're gonna do the rocking squat. Please pick up your kettlebells by their horns and perform 5 rocking squats. Observe the form. Note how nice and smooth and crisp the drill looks. Notice you gotta reach your hips as far back as possible. And then you gotta reach forward as you're coming up to stay balanced. Thank you, ladies. Park. DC, please demonstrate the same drill without a kettlebell. Note, without the bell, it's harder to do because it's harder to keep yourself counterbalanced. On the other hand, the kettlebell helps you balance it, thank you, DC, and at the same time makes your hips work much harder. There are some things that you could do wrong with this exercise, such as letting your knees protrude forward and letting your heels come off the deck. DC, please demonstrate. Thank you, DC. Park. Now remember, we come to you with tough love. When I catch you doing something wrong, we're going to exercise. DC, hit the deck. Give me 5. Excellent. Thank you. Now 5 more, this time the right way. Note, the shins remain nearly vertical. It helps to keep your butt way back. It helps to keep your weight on your heels. It helps to push hard with your heels and your whole foot into the floor. Thank you, DC. If you find that you're still having a hard time and your knees still tend to slip forward, you may ask your partner to assist you. Andrea, please assist. You're going to have your partner place her hands under your kneecaps, not at your knees, under your knees, and prevent you from letting your knees slip forward. Enjoy. Note, it becomes much harder. Thank you. Another mistake that comrades tend to make with this drill is letting their knees bow in. Andrea, please demonstrate. Thank you. Now the right way. Under no circumstances will allow the knees to bow in. The knees always track your feet. You may find a comfortable stance, your feet can point forward or slightly out, but your knees always must track your feet. One more time, please observe the proper position on the top of the rocking squat. DC, please demonstrate. Note that the hips lock. Note that the glutes tighten, that the knees lock. Note the hips push slightly forward. Thank you. What you need to do to master this position is, first of all, contract the glutes as tight as possible. How do you do that? You imagine that you're trying to pinch a coin with the glutes. That's going to help. Now what's going to help even more is a little assistance from your friend who's going to come around and hit you. It doesn't need to be painful, but just uncomfortable enough to make you brace for the kick. Remember this wonderful feeling. That's what I want you to do when you're finishing the rocking squat. DC, another rep. Notice how her hips are just snapping right through as a result. One more thing I'd like to point out is you really need to push the hips forward as your glutes are locked. That helps to stretch the hip flexor muscles, something that's very tight on most ladies. DC, please demonstrate. The glutes contract, the hips push forward. You do it gently in the beginning. Later on, you can start snapping. You must also lock your knees on the top. Oftentimes, people start out and their knees just slip forward. DC, please demonstrate. See, we've done that already. And the knees just don't lock. How do you lock your knees? You pull your kneecap up as you're finishing the move. At the same time, you contract those glutes. Don't ever forget that. One more rep. Excellent. Well, ladies, grab your boxes and give me 10, 20, 30, as many reps until I get tired. As you get better, progress to a deeper level. But do not make this jump unless you can completely control your descent. If you drop the last couple of inches before you hit the box, you've gone ahead of yourself. When you get better, much better, you may perform the rocking squat on the floor. Observe. Make sure, ladies, that you do not cross your ankles as you get up. If you cross your ankles, that means you're not ready for this advanced level. The rocking squat is a very powerful exercise. Work up to a couple hundreds of these, and you're gonna become a much better woman. The good morning stretch is going to tone up your glutes, radically increase your hamstring flexibility, and improve your technique for the kettlebell drills to come. You must start by standing with your feet approximately shoulder width apart or slightly wider, your toes pointing forward. Stick your hands in these creases right here and press hard with your hands. You should feel like you're folding right over your hands. Arch your back at the same time. Arch your back. Open your chest. Force your chest out. Shift your weight on your heels. Bend your knees slightly. And now go down as deep as you can. Squeeze your butt and get back up. Repeat a couple times to make sure you understand what you're doing. If I catch you looking down, you're going to be doing push-ups. The next thing is to do the drill with a kettlebell. Pick it up safely and do the exact same thing. Push your butt back, go down, release the air on the bottom. A sigh of relief. Inhale, squeeze your butt, pinch your coin with your cheeks and get up all the way. And release the air. Push your butt back as far as you can. Release and get up again. Inhale, release and down. This time, inhale, get up about an inch, release again. And keep going up and down in a short pumping action. Contract the glutes, inhale, release, sink down. If you're very flexible, as Comrade Andrea, you may do this exercise between two boxes. Enjoy. Comrades, ladies, there are two typical mistakes in the good morning stretch. One is not arching your back, but rounding it instead and looking down. Andrea, please demonstrate. This is not what you're expected to do. This is a punishable offense. The second technique that you may end up getting wrong is you might try to squat while keeping your body upright, just like this, instead of pushing your butt back and angling out your body. Andrea, please demonstrate the correct way.